Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Reality Charm. Today, let's discuss the brand new trailer for the new season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, which is premiering in July on TLC. And of course, we'll be diving into the latest updates, where are they now updates on Whitney Way Thore's life. Where is she now in 2025? What seems to be going on with her currently? And most importantly, does she have a new man? Let's get into it. First of all, I don't know how this season can be more dramatic than last season when she found out her dad had a love child and she met her half-sister for the first time. My Big Fat Fabulous Life is low-key a really interesting and drama-filled reality show. For real. So the trailer starts with Whitney pouring some gooey liquid on her friend's head for some reason. What an intro. There's dancing because, of course, and then Whitney shows her dad, Glenn, her first Halloween costume she ever wore that she found in a box, and we learn that Whitney is still exploring becoming a mother because she is 40 now and feels like this is her last shot. So now she's thinking about the bigger things in life, including, when is she going to have a baby? And she wants to have a baby by any means necessary. She wants to look for a donor. And ultimately, she tells her brother and dad sitting at a table that she's looking at artificial insemination, which is when you pick a donor and just go for it, basically. This shall probably, I predict, be the main storyline of the season. I'm thinking Glenn, her dad, his reaction is he clears his throat and looks at the brother, which I feel like means he probably disapproves of the whole thing. He says, "You need help to raise a child," but Whitney says there's no more time to wait. This needs to happen now. And so this storyline is super relatable, to be honest. I like it. So poor Whitney has been through the ringer when it comes to relationships. Where is Frenchman at the moment anyway? She's looking now at donors and, she seems honestly kind of relieved that all she has to do is just pick a donor. She doesn't have to go on a date with anyone. Anyways, there's this other storyline in the trailer about how two of her friends are fighting and how her friend group is just disintegrating. It has multiple feuds and everyone's falling apart. Less interested in that, but there's one feud between this girl Ashley and Tall. Someone's crying, I don't even know. Even Buddy, who is my personal favorite of Whitney's friends, is having a real argument with another friend and threatens to walk out. Whitney is just having so much drama in Greensboro that she feels done there. So she takes a girls trip to Salem, and there she meets new friends, films with them, and basically now she's considering moving there altogether. And there seems to be, a lot of pictures from Boston on Whitney's Instagram feed, so who knows? Next thing we know, Whitney announces to the group that she signed a lease at some Halloween party. We don't know where. And she's wearing horns in this scene. Everyone's mouths are open. Gaping mouths is the response for this. Whitney's secret half-sister is like, "What about Glenn? What about your dad?" Which is interesting. Wasn't he supposed to move in with the sister? Or didn't he announce he wanted to do that? And the sister's been in the family for a hot second, so she should not have an opinion on anything. Everyone seems against her moving, and then we see a pregnancy test on the screen, which pregnancy tests are reality TV gold, so obviously she was going to do this. I'm willing to bet it was probably negative because her newest pics do not, she doesn't look pregnant in them, but I mean, who the heck knows? She could be bamboozling us all. Now, let's talk about Whitney in 2025. So, over the past year, she's been in kind of a transformative journey. She's had a lot happen with her family and everything. And in a surprising update, Whitney shared that she returned to ballet for the first time in like 20 years. And so she definitely posted about wanting to do ballet, or also has, I think, been seeing a new man, because in multiple social media posts, this one guy shows up, and there was a crew appreciation post where he was there, and I think it's possible that Whitney is dating someone from her TV crew, which would be really hard to film that storyline for the show without breaking the fourth wall entirely. Who is this guy, and why do I keep finding pictures of him on her feed recently? Here he is looking at her new cat. Oh yeah, she got a baby cat called Machete, I think. The post said, "My boys." So hello, I think this is actually a thing. And good for Whitney, but she does not look pregnant. So I'm assuming, the insemination fell out the window or didn't work. Maybe she realized that she wanted this guy to be her baby daddy. Who knows? Whitney has been pretty candid about the challenges she faces due to online hate and harassment as well. In an interview, she revealed that the amount of hate she received after her mother's death nearly drove her to harm herself. She emphasized the importance of kindness and empathy, both online and offline. And good point, trolls are really bad out there. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for the new season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life? She said in the interview, "Since my mom died, the amount of hate that I got exceeded anything that I've ever experienced in my career. I was almost suicidal." And she said she became more affected by strangers' comments after her mom's death. "When people tell you that your mother hated you, or something about my mom rolling over in her grave, even though I know it's not true, that is the most horrific, horrible thing. I'm not used to that. I'll never be. It's shocking to me that people are that awful." And oh yes, they definitely can be. She also says that people have been throwing eggs at her house and stuff like that, which is so uncalled for. So hopefully things on that front get a lot better, because that's just horrible. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notifications for all my new videos. Bye.